you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will take the field for the first time. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. Going to try to get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Now the play fake. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for space. It's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice move there. Got the first down and more. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Duggar. grabbed in the middle. It's Perez. And he'll be brought down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Catch in the middle. It's blatant. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Martin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hayes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got enough for the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
Got a man. It's Perez. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Hand off from the gun. Finding open areas. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the...
Looking to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. The Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rutgers! staying on track and getting it in on the option. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sweet cut there. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good timing on the quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways,
breaks into the open. State University of New Jersey. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to BYU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Penn State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Back to pass, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Perez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Hayes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Got room to work. It's a running room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him.
big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Pressure coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. Oh, he got loose. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
At the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Penn State.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Scrambling away. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Power football with the run. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Man, that is how you bring the wood. Great job by the defense. He only gets a yard, and he makes him pay for it with a nice physical tackle.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Nice move, creates some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, Penn State! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Penn State 36, Rutgers 31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Sweet cut there. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
One of the reasons I love this defense is because their DBs get involved, and they come screaming downfield. That's a pretty good athlete playing quarterback on that run, but because of the speed they have...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. To the air, it's Duggar. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind.
Oh, they blocked it. He's got it, and he can go with it. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gets away. Turning it on. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the deep...
Open field on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson, Saquon Barkley, and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Grab behind the line. It's Blake. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding...
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Perez. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. They get through, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. Tripped up for the tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. And the ball comes out. Disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these... defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll leave it with him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. The give from the gun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they regain the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Catch in the middle. It's Barres. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that second in right.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The corners are walked up tight. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop. Have enough yardage for a first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to... We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Puts him in the spin cycle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to go option. QB gets tackled for a loss. Now, play caller, you got to be careful with all these QB runs. You don't want your guy taking so many hits because now you're risking injury. You got to be careful how many times you want him keeping the football.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Good, right down the boulevard. And they regained the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hayes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking for space. It's Martin. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
On the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And this will be caught as they convert the 2.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers. Find the space. Find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The run from the shotgun.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those 1st downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Caught near the sticks. It's Duff. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, going to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets... slide. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on first and 10. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Makes the catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. And the offense just going to spike it here. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. Quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.